Welcome to Twisted Reviews.
Alright, welcome back to Twisted Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing Wonder. This film was actually based on a novel, Wonder, by R.J. Palenko. I hope I pronounced that right. This story is based on many true stories of kids with Treacher-Collins syndrome, which is where their face is all disfigured. They need surgeries to correct a lot of stuff. These children, in my opinion, are the true superheroes. But these are the true superheroes. Kids with these type of problems, like kids with cancer and things of that sort. These are the true superheroes. They're very strong young men and women who are fighting every day, either to survive or to try to fit into society. They have to endure so much. It kind of makes you think of how we take life for granted. Let's just jump right into this. This film was another feel-good film for me. In my own personal opinion, this was the absolutely perfect movie. Just like Lady Bird, it was absolutely perfect. This movie follows this adorable little boy named August, Augie, played by Jacob Tremblay, with Treacher-Collins syndrome. He's trying to overcome things, and up to this point, he's been pretty much kind of locked away at home from all the badness in the world. If he came outside, he would be ridiculed for what he looks like. You know, because bad people in this world sometimes do not, because some people in this world are just horrible people. But he's 10 years old, and it's about time for him to go to school. It's time for him to leave his safety net and finally get out into the real world. And neither his parents or he are ready for it. And that's pretty much what the story is. The trials and tribulations of him finally coming out to the real world and letting people see what he looks like, and experiencing all the hate and, or should I say, haters. Just by that message alone, I'm encouraging you to go see this. This movie had me laughing, it had me crying, it had me smiling from ear to ear, from beginning to end. That's how powerful this movie was. Before I go into my little piece about the performances, do not criticize me for what I'm about to say, because I know a lot of people will try to twist your words around, and it's just like I said, this world's cruel nowadays, and they really like to twist your words, and you have to always be careful what you say. I mean, something that's innocent, they're going to turn it around and make it sound like it's bad. Do not twist my words. First off, let me just say that Jacob Tremblay is a cute little boy. Like, he is so adorable. He is such an adorable kid. But I feel like he was way cuter with the makeup. It's crazy to say, but with the prosthetics and makeup on, I swear he was so adorable. And he was way more adorable with the makeup on. It may have been his eyes. Also, he is a talented young man. He has had outstanding performances. Already is an award-winning actor at his age, and that's impressive. Also, Owen Wilson is like Laura Metcalf in Lady Bird. I feel like Owen Wilson doesn't get the credit he deserves as a serious actor. A lot of people just know him from his comedy roles like The Wedding Crashers and his upcoming movie, Father Figures, but he can do drama. He can act. I can't remember that movie he was in where they were in another country. This attack one, I can't remember the title of it right now. But I remember seeing the trailer of that, and I was like, he is really good. He is a really good actor. I feel like they should put him in more serious roles. Let's go to the little sister, Via, who was played by Isabella Vodovic. I'm sorry if I pronounced that last name wrong. I think this was the first time I've discovered her. Very beautiful young woman and very, very talented. Another bright future there. I liked her in this. She really teared me up, had me tear up a lot. I feel like the whole cast showed a genuine emotion. Like, it was almost uncanny to watch. Because when I left the theater, like, it was a feel-good movie, but I feel like their performances and the story, everything, I was literally wiping my eyes. Because I saw Justice League that day too. So I literally had to wipe my eyes while walking over to the other side of the theater to go see that one. That just goes to show they really put thought into their casting. So I feel like some movies, like, the story is amazing, but the movie did not do well because they did a good job at casting. My hat's off to the casting director for this. Let's get to one of my all-time favorites, Julia Roberts. In my opinion, she is ageless. She was gorgeous in this movie. She does not age at all. She hasn't aged a day, in my opinion. She did not disappoint. She put on a great performance like she always does in every one of her movies. She is one of those actresses that I like almost everything she's in. There's a few that I like, a few actors and actresses that I like everything that they've done, almost everything anyways. The writing is A+ grade writing. Like I said, when a movie is good enough to make the audience members cry or laugh or smile, it all goes back into the writing and even the direction, and as well as the talent that's on the screen. It all has to fit in together, and that's what this movie did. Everything was on point from beginning to end. Amazing writing. This movie should definitely be nominated for best screenplay as well as best film. Let's get into my final thoughts here. I want to sit and relax, and I got a lot to say here. I got a lot to say here in my final thoughts. It mirrored real life, like it really did. This world nowadays can be a very cruel place. A very, very cruel and dark place. Like kids with these types of deformities and problems, sometimes it's kind of hard to fit in with society, because sometimes society will look at you and turn their backs. Like, that is not right. Why? It has to be born this way. And kids like August, or people like adults like August too, shouldn't be outcasted or ridiculed or looked past because of what they look like. Like, there's a scene where he has a bully and the parents come to defend the bully. They're like, oh, can we slide this under the table kind of crap. And there's a picture where August is photoshopped out. That's just wrong. And on the back it said, no monsters allowed. I think that's what it says. I got a message for the people who are like that. I don't understand why you feel it's right to criticize someone with those types of problems. It makes you look very, very horrible. You are very, very horrible. You need less of that kind of ridicule, less of that kind of mentality. These kids, these young men and women are very cool people. Like, I don't understand why people have to make fun of these kids and ridicule them like his bully in this movie. Like, it just makes me very upset. It just angers me to see how mean some people and some kids and adults can be. Very immature by the adults. Kids are going to be kids, yeah, but that still doesn't give the excuse to ridicule people like August. And same with the parents. Like, why would you act like that just because they look different? I guarantee they're probably smarter than your kid. No one should be that way. If you are, you need to look in the mirror. This is what a teacher used to tell me. The only people that are ugly is the ones that call people ugly. So check your attitude and your mentality at the front door, because we do not need it. But yeah, Oscar-worthy film. Hopefully it gets a nomination. Hopefully it wins some awards too. That concludes this review, and I hope to see you next time when we review DC's Justice League, which I'm actually looking forward to talk about that as well. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in our Justice League review.